Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. My name is Gerald, your host. Again, welcome. Inhale confidence, exhale doubt. Does religion have a say in your relationships, especially in marriage? It is said that one day you will wake up and know that you worried too much about things that don't really matter. So, it is our opportunity today to discuss about religion and know what religion is. Religion is a belief that there is a super being somewhere. And there are major religious groups in the world. Christianity being one of them, Islam, Judaism, and all these, including Hinduism and Buddhism, they all have a common agenda, which is a belief that there is a super being somewhere controlling all human nature. So does this influence your relationship together? For example, it is said by Mahatma Gandhi that an eye for an eye will make the world blind. And of course, we know some of the great prophets of the world before us said that two people cannot work together until they agree to work together. So if a spouse comes from one religious group and the other one comes from a different, they all manifest challenges and differences because they all have attributes that are not common. So it is advisable, but not a must, that it is good to have one common religious belief so that you can have one common goal. For example, Islam will tell you that you can marry more than one wife, for example. And when you go to Christianity, a one man, one wife rule entails. So this belief is a religious belief that can easily influence your relationships together. So does relationships influence religion on their own too? Yes. A relationship is a common union between two people who have agreed consciously and intentionally to be on a same platform. In business language, you call them teamwork. So there is a team leader and there is the followers or the team members. So in a religious sect, there is always a leader and there is the followers. So if you are a follower of leader B and I am a follower of leader A, and together we agree to be spouses, remember 1 + 1 becomes 3. There is a child or a sibling that will be mentored by both of us. And if we have divergence of religious beliefs, we don't know where to channel the energy to, and that brings the first confusion. I believe A, you believe B, and everyone becomes attracted to their own religious beliefs, and the upbringing of this child, whether to mentor them or biologically, it becomes very difficult. So religion does have influence in our relationships. It is also said that for two people to come together and become one, it is an intention. Remember, the adults, they agree on terms. That's why things like finances, things like intimacy, things like these religious beliefs we are talking about, they all influence the way we think. Sometimes people will ask, does education also influence religious beliefs? Yes, when you are devoted to something, there are some of the spiritual beliefs that will come in. For example, there is prayers, there is adoration, there is worship, and the praises of this super being in whichever manner you will wish to encounter your super being. And for a particular religious group, it could be on a Sunday, another one could be on a Friday, another one could be on a Wednesday. Some would also use images that reflect what happened before so that you can bring the image of what they are doing today. Others will be idols and traditions, especially the Asian communities. They will use something that makes them see God here. So if you are from a religious sect A and myself from B, I have my own way and images to use to reflect. So in a family setup, it is a conflict if you are from two different religious beliefs. It is advisable that you all sit down, be counseled, be informed, and have a common belief. And this common belief will enable you become devoted and will to give you a time to pray, to worship, and to praise that particular super being in that particular religious group. With this in mind, subscribe, view, comment, and let's discuss, because with the minutes available, we might not be able to exhaust. Until next time, your host. Bye.